Hi, Trailblazers. My name is Zayne Turner, and I'm a Developer Evangelist at Salesforce. Salesforce introduced Lightning Web Components in December 2018. We held launch events and workshops all over the world because we believe this was a big deal for our developer community. And at Salesforce, we know Lightning Web Components are the best way to create amazing experiences for your users on the Salesforce platform. And because it's based on open standards and tooling, Lightning Web Components have been really popular with our developer community as well. Working through this project is a great way to get started with Lightning Web Components and also get maximum productivity out of your developer tooling. While you can technically create Lightning Web Components with any text editor, you're going to have a much better experience by using the tools we're going to show you in this project. The first tool we're going to cover is the Salesforce Command Line Interface, or CLI. The Salesforce CLI is a Swiss Army knife of utilities that simplify many kinds of common development tasks. Use it to perform commands against your Salesforce org, synchronize changes to and from connected orgs, import and export data, create and execute tests, create and install packages, and much, much more. You can even write scripts to automate tasks and connect the CLI to systems for continuous integration or continuous delivery. And in this project, we'll just cover a small portion of the Salesforce CLI's capabilities. I strongly encourage you to learn more about this powerful tool after you've earned this badge. Next, we'll cover how to set up your Integrated Development Environment, or IDE. We highly recommend Visual Studio Code and the Salesforce extensions for Visual Studio Code. This combination provides powerful connections to the Salesforce CLI right within Visual Studio Code and additional tooling specific to developing Lightning Web Components for your Salesforce projects. Using this setup will also boost your productivity when working with your development orgs like Scratch orgs or Sandboxes, your Developer Edition orgs, and even your Trailhead Playground, or developing your Apex, your Aura components, and Visualforce. Some of you may be familiar with other IDEs, like the older Force.com plugin for Eclipse. But for Salesforce developers today, we believe you'll have the best experience using an IDE like Visual Studio Code and the Salesforce extensions. Once you've got the Salesforce command line installed and ready to go, there's just one more simple step you need to perform before creating your first Lightning Web Component. You'll need to connect to a Salesforce org with the Developer Hub feature enabled. Any production or Developer Edition org can act as a Developer Hub. And this functionality unlocks a couple different capabilities, including the ability to create temporary development environments known as Scratch orgs. Scratch orgs are lightweight, short-lived Salesforce orgs. You create them with the CLI, and they can have almost any kind of configuration. They're built for the most iterative parts of development, when you're making lots of changes and you need to synchronize what's on your machine and what's in your development environment quickly. And in this project, we'll set up your Trailhead Playground as a developer hub. Are you ready to create your first Lightning Web Component? Let's go.